spent 2 years with a spinal cord injury. I've learnt a few things, so I'm going to go through some of the things I've learnt in that time. Today, 2 years ago, I had a car accident and became paralysed. Today is pretty special for me because I like to celebrate how lucky I am to be alive. So I like to spend it having a drink with my friends. So they'll be over shortly. And last year I spent it with them at the pub and we all dressed up. It was so much fun. I'll put a link to the video in the description below. So a couple of my friends will be over soon for drinks, but I don't feel like waiting for them. I want to start drinking now, so I'm going to make myself a cocktail. So I've spent 2 years with a disability and I have learned a hell of a lot. But one of the things that I've learned is how to say I'm disabled. When I was in a hospital first injured, it's something I couldn't say, but when I understood and learnt more about disability, then I felt confident enough to say I am disabled. I also learnt a lot about spinal cord injuries. I did not know there was so much involved, and I'm still learning more every day. I also learnt that everyone is different. I would often ask questions when I was in the hospital, and the answer I would often get is, well, everyone's different, so we can't exactly tell you. Not only are our bodies different, but our feelings and emotions too. For example, I like to spend this day celebrating life with friends, but someone else might want to forget this day. It's different for everybody because everybody is different. Everyone with a spinal cord injury is different, but we all become part of this community after our injury, which is so amazing, and so we are all so supportive of each other. It's the best supportive community, which no one actually wants to be a member of. No one wants to be a member of a spinal cord injury group, but it's the best supportive group. Since my injury, being in hospitals and being part of a healthcare system, I've learnt that I need to trust myself and stand up for myself. No pun intended. So for example, I do have a few examples of this, but this one, I have a electric bed to help with certain things, which moves the head of the bed. And when I first left the rehab, I felt like the bed wasn't correct. It didn't move the bed head angle to the right angle. And for months I thought this, and the OT didn't believe me, said it was right. And then one day I trusted myself and thought, I'm going to check. So I got a protractor and I checked the angle of the bed. Turns out I was right and the OT was wrong. The bed wasn't right. So I got a new bed organised, which now I have the right bed, and if I hadn't have trusted myself, I would still have not the right bed. Although I've learnt to check things when they don't feel right, I've also learnt that people in the healthcare industry are amazing people. So I have learnt to have a whole new respect for nurses, physios, OTs, all different healthcare professionals. Before my injury, I was too scared to tell people what I wanted them to do and didn't like asking for help. But with my injury, and while I'm still learning to do things myself, I have to ask people for help and direct my care every day, which it's getting a lot easier with time. As you ask for less help every day, you learn to problem solve and find different ways to be independent, which is a skill I'm improving every day. I think everyone in a wheelchair learns to improve their problem solving skills because you just need to. lastly, I've learned that you can have a spinal cord injury and still be happy, which I'm very happy. I'm definitely happy now that I've finished making my cocktail. It looks good, it looks yummy. And those are the 10 things that I have learnt since I got injured, and I hope I'm this happy next year when it's been 3 years. And if you want to see how I spent last year, watch this video. And remember to subscribe, and I wonder how many of these I can get through before my friends get here. Yum.